Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so for this video I'm going to be taking you around my latest XL Filmarena pickup that I got for Backdraft. And as you can see, it does come in this rather deluxe looking release. Now, this is a single-sided lenticular edition. You get a steelbook, which is widely available, I might add as well. You've also got some postcards. You get a booklet with a write-up of the movie and its characters. And you also get this gorgeous lenticular magnet that sits beautifully onto that steelbook. And if you are interested, this is still available on Filmarena's website. So yeah, go on over and check it out yourselves if you are interested. As for the movie itself, I honestly can't praise it enough. I am such a fan. Name me another movie today that actually, deals with a serial arsonist who uses backdrafts to kill his victims. I don't think you can think of many out there other than Backdraft. Now, it has a wonderful cast. I can't stress how wonderful the cast is. You got Kurt Russell, who is kind of, trying to live up to his father's legacy as a firefighter. You've also got William Baldwin as well, who is clearly scarred by his father's death at the start of this movie. You've also got Robert De Niro, who is kind of the lead detective, the lead fire detective, who is trying to find out who is doing all of what is going on in this movie. You've also got Jennifer Jason Leigh there as well. You got Rebecca De Mornay. And you've also got Donald Sunderland, who plays an absolute nutcase in this. He was a former serial arsonist. And I have to tell you, his performance, even though he's not in it that much, he is very, very convincing in this movie, as he is in most of everything that he does. And it's all expertly directed by Ron Howard. Now, the one thing I love about this movie is everything you see on camera is practically done. So yes, they are using real fire. And thank God, because could you imagine what this movie would have looked like if they used CGI flames? Look at some of the movies even coming out today. CGI fire never looks realistic. It's never convincing, and you would be drastically taking something away from this movie if they did go down the CGI route. The movie was also a box office success. It had a budget of around 40 million, and it took somewhere in the region of 170 million worldwide. And as for special features, the Blu-ray that you get on this release has all the special features. There's quite a bit on there as well. You got a lot of interviews, featurettes there as well, so you're absolutely well covered when it comes to special features. As for the 4K transfer on this one, folks, you just need to see this one to believe it. It is extraordinary how well it looks on 4K. It is ultra sharp. Now, I cannot stress how sharp it looks. Probably one of the sharpest movies you're ever going to see out there. Now, do not worry, there's no DNR being used on this. There is a lovely light level layer of grain, and grain here is used. I have absolutely nothing to worry about. I think you are going to be ecstatic with this one. The HDR colours on this as well don't drastically change the colour spectrum on this, and that's a good thing, I have to tell you, is because I'm always saying this, but fire can look somewhat animated on 4K, but I'm happy to report it does not happen on this release. And the DTS-X audio that you get in this is a demo-worthy soundtrack on it. It is absolutely spectacular. It is a must-own on 4K if you have not seen it. I don't think you're fully going to comprehend how drastic this movie looks over the previous Blu-ray. It really is a 4K showcase. Right, folks, so I'm going to take you around this release. I'm going to show you everything that's inside it. So, yeah, let's get to it. Right, so here we go, Backdraft. So I'm going to quickly bring in the J card and give you a close look at that unique number. So as you can see, mine is 505 of 750. So yes, quite a limited set, this one. Right, so I'll put that to a side and let's get on with the release. And as you can see, this one is I think it's a single-sided lenticular. It is indeed. You've got the three characters there on the cover: Robert De Niro, Kurt Russell, and of course William Baldwin. And again, it's just one of those covers that just adds an element of depth to the picture. Nothing really happens when you kind of move. I think you can sort of see the flames there moving ever so slightly, but that's about it. Again, it's just a shame that it doesn't come across in the camera how well it actually does look, particularly Kurt Russell. It looks like he's really popping out from the cover. So, right, that is the main artwork. Take us onto the spine there. And as you can see, this set has a real high gloss finish to it, which is very, very beautiful. And then right around to the back, and you've got a simple scene from the movie. Just like the spine, you just have this huge high gloss finish to it, which is, yeah, it looks stunning. I have absolutely no complaints with it. Yep, so that is the back artwork. And then right along to the top, and it says, silently behind a door it waits. And then right around to the bottom, and as you can see, that's your number, matching up with that card as well. And this is the contents inside it. Right, so open it up, let's get on with it. So I will start with the booklet, as I always do. So I think that is the original artwork for Backdraft, as far as I remember. Which is rather beautiful, and that is the back of it. And again, apologies for my fingerprints there, folks. I keep saying I should start wearing gloves for these releases. I honestly keep forgetting. So this booklet gives you a bit of stills from the movie. You also get a nice write-up there about the characters, the story as well, or the making of. So yeah, just a simple little booklet. Not going to spend too much time with it. Then you have these collector's cards. Of course, you got Kurt Russell there on the front. And then right around to the back, it's a scene. I think that's the scene at the end of the movie, funny enough. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I think it is. So, right, is there anything on the spine of it? You just have simply got Backdraft. Right, let's open this up and see what we are dealing with. So, yeah, you got a couple of cards in here. So, I'm sure it's just going to be a couple of stills from the movie. Actually, there's quite a lot here, which is rather surprising. Yeah, I honestly can't praise the movie enough. And like I said at the start of this video, if you have not checked this movie out on 4K, make sure you get around to it, especially if you are fans of it, because I have never seen this movie look as good as it does. It actually looks modern. I think that's the biggest testament I can pay to it. So, and you got a pistol there of Ron Howard there, which is rather nice as well. So there you go, folks. That is all the postcards. Let me have a look at the backings. Are they all the same? That is... Yeah, that's... Oh, there's actually two different backings on them. Look, check that out. So there you go. That's one. And that is the other. So there you have it, folks. That is all the postcards inside here. And that's all that's left to do is show the steelbook. And just like the main cover, you do have this lovely lenticular cover on this. Again, just adds an element of depth to the picture. It's funny. I think you might be able to make that out through the camera, how well that looks. It's Kurt Russell again. He just really kind of pops out from the cover. So I'm going to just remove the J card off, the lenticular cover off, and give us a good look at it. But there we go. I love these lenticular magnets that you kind of get with the Filmarena releases. You don't get them with them all, but it's nice when you do. And here we go. This is the steelbook, and I'm a huge fan of the steelbook. Now this can be got, this is widely available, sorry, but as you can see, the helmet itself has a lovely bit of spot glossing going on to it. The rest of the steelbook is simple, a simple matte finish, no embossing or debossing going on. But I do love that, especially when you kind of make out that spot glossing. It looks fantastic. It really does. And then right to the spine we go. And then to the back, and much like the artwork on the front, you got a simple matte finish, but the axe now has a lovely bit of spot glossing going to it. And then look at the bottom there, you kind of got Kurt Russell carrying a child there, I think it is. So yes, a very creative looking steelbook on this one. And this is the steelbook in full. And then flip it around, and you got this little coaster as well. I don't have to take it out of plastic. I think you get a good idea of it. And that is the back of it. And then that brings us on to the actual steelbook, the inside artwork for the steelbook. And there you have it. That's your 4K disc. You have your Blu-ray disc in the background there as well. All different artwork on the disc as well, which is always great to see. So there you have it, folks. That is everything in this amazing release of Backdraft. So you've got your steelbook. You've got that magnetic lenticular cover as well, which looks fantastic. You kind of got that coaster that's inside it. You got your postcards, and there's quite a lot of them, it has to be said. That's the envelope that holds all them postcards. You've got your booklet as well. And of course, the main box that holds it all in. It really is a breathtaking release, and I'm so happy I picked it up in the end. Right folks, so there you have it. That is Backdraft. So like I said at the start of this movie, if you like what you see here, it is still available on Filmarena's website. So get on over and pick yourself up a copy of it before they're gone for good. So there you have it folks. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below. And please do share your thoughts on this release and what did you think of the movie itself. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.